Greetings, my people. Peace, love, and light to you. A very quick one. I have something to discuss with you and to let you know. And what I'm about to talk or discuss about this afternoon is the trending matter going on between VDM, Verydark Man, and Prophet Jeremiah Omotofofeni. I want to come into this particular matter not because of cloud chasing, but because of few things that has been revealed to me as concerning the individual Verydark Man. I want to enlighten few people about Verydark Man based on the directions and the consultations I made about him, because I looked at the life of the young man and there are certain doubts that I had about him, which is in the positive aspect, and I was pushed to make certain inquiries as regarding this young man spiritually. And when I made the inquiries, my doubt were actually what I was assuming. Verydark Man is not an ordinary human being. He's not just an ordinary mortal. Sorry, he's not an ordinary mortal. Verydark Man came through the genealogy of an ancient giant, an ancient spiritual giant, a giant who in its time was recognized as one of the greatest entities that existed. I don't want to go into details of addressing this particular issue because I actually browsed about this particular giant that was revealed to me, and many things I found about him, I discovered about him. Verydark Man possessed certain qualities that cannot be tempered and comprehended by mere mortals. He is the kind of person that if you are planning to attack him, you better quit, because Verydark Man possesses a force and a power that you cannot fight him and win. This also goes to Prophet Jeremiah. Verydark Man has forces, spiritual forces that are surrounding him, that are empowering him, that guides him at every given time. Verydark Man has a calling to rule as a spiritual person. What he's doing now, he's just wasting his time. Verydark Man is a spiritualist. He's called to change the atmosphere of true spirituality. And in time being, everyone should save this video. This prophecy is going to manifest, because in no short time he's going to fall into this line. I am telling you. I'm not saying he's going to be a man of God, he's going to be a pastor, no, but he has a spiritual calling. If you are planning or you have it at mind to attack Verydark Man, quit it, because you will not succeed. He's that kind of person that when you fight against him, the fight turn against you. When you gang up against him, he turn against you. That is the kind of quality that he possesses. It is because of the kind of spirit that is being given to him. He is a reincarnation of his great-grandfather. Verydark Man is a reincarnation of his great-grandfather from his mother's side. And this man I am talking about was a spiritual man when he was alive. If what I am saying is not true, even when he listened to this video, he will confirm. Let him go and make inquiries. Verydark Man is a reincarnation of his great-grandfather from his mother's side. And this particular man he was one of the people that was recognized as king makers in his time. He was a great spiritual person. When the same thing that that man is doing was what he was doing. Whenever there is anything that happened in the village or in the society, they are looking for someone to say the truth or to bring out the truth. He's the one that always called. But he's died before the accomplishment of his calling. He came back through this young man to fulfill that particular purpose, and he had just started the mission. He had just started his mission. He has not even begun. He just started. The mission just started. He still have a lot to do. So let's start buckling up. By right, I'm supposed to be siding Prophet Jeremiah on this matter. Now, in the case of Prophet Jeremiah, you looked for trouble and you found trouble. Prophet Jeremiah, from the day that you stepped upon the source that made you, that was the day you raised battle for yourself. What am I trying to say? The day that you went to the sea to make those negative affirmations that you made, say those things that you said, was the day you raised battle for yourself. I made a video before now. It is on my profile where I was teaching about was it ancestral connection or other spirituality or ancestral. I think in one of those videos I made mention of both Prophet Jeremiah and Dr. Iginla, Dr. Damina. I said something. I said the spirits are laying pace setter for the destruction. That was what I said in that video. The spirits are laying pace setter for the destruction, and this is one of it. I will advise you. Go make peace with your spirit. You know what I am talking about. You know what I am talking about. What made you who you are today is not because you are a pastor. What made you who you are today is because we are born on a purpose of spirituality, to fulfill a mandate of spirituality. Even though you are not doing it in the right angle, you are not supposed to do it. You are supposed to do it. And the same people you went to fight are the same place you came from. You are a water child. You know that one. You know, your wife, both of you are water people. The day you went to the water, to the sea, to make those affirmations, those negative affirmations, was the day you raised war for yourself. What you are doing is, you didn't start it. Many people did it, and they didn't come out this way. Tim Joshua was selling spiritual items. He was, but people only castigated him. They will say things, and everything will die. You wanted to keep calm. You don't know what pushed you. When a man is heading towards his destruction, he do things even without knowing. I will advise you, withdraw this case. Forget about it. If you pursue this case, it's not going to end well. My advice to Verydark man as well. Verydark man, you are doing the right thing, but at the wrong time. In this particular case of you and Jeremiah, I am not saying you are going to lose, but it's going to limit your access towards the original purpose of your calling. It's going to reduce, it's going to limit certain assets that you need to build for the original assignments that you have at hand. And it's not going to be helpful. It's going to reduce your voice. What I mean that is going to reduce your voice, there is going to be certain limitation. You are doing the right thing, but at the wrong time. Like I said before, I am not saying you are going to lose, but it will not amount to well. This is not yet the time for this. You have to wait.